Let me give you 2 quick tips regarding turning your audience into advocates of your brand so you can deliver the promise that they expected, they stay with you, and then they share you with their friends. Let's talk about having your audience rave about you by advertising just the right stuff that you're gonna deliver. When we look at the menu, have you experienced this? You walk up to a restaurant, you look at the menu, and the burger looks really good. And then you order it, and then it totally looks like something else. A massive disappointment. The slide that you see here, it's a tiny burger, but that's usually not the case in real life. Usually it's a flattened burger, and it's kind of wet. And it's in a weird packaging, totally unfaithful to what the menu told us to expect. What happens after that? You don't recommend the restaurant to your friends. Even worse, you tweet about it, you post about it on Instagram, you Snapchat it, and you're just a reverse advocate. You advocate against that restaurant, and that's terrible, horrible PR for them, right? Because you are the media, you the consumer who has access to social, you who can make YouTube videos. What you do is you stop your friends because that's what friends do. You don't want your customers to do the same with you. And often, there's no really terrible intentions here. It's sometimes just the lack of ability to deliver the playbook, right? Maybe you had a great plan, but things don't always go according to plan. So, you always want to deliver what your customers are expecting, right? You always want to deliver the right burger that you promised. And there are multiple points of failure, but let's go over some of them. So here's how you avoid that. When you make promises, you reconcile your packaging based on what you deliver. If anything, be humble about it, right? One way to fulfill promises is by, for example, packaging your product in a transparent bottle. They see exactly what they get. So if it's a digital product, you can provide some sort of a preview, right? Build some transparency, make it available for your consumers, for your customers to look over your shoulder to get a sneak peek of what to expect. The second advice is to deliver on promises that you are super duper passionate about. So, let's say that you have a playbook for serving the customers a particular product or service. One way to avoid failure, other than transparency, which we talked about a little earlier, is to be super passionate, to be super pumped about this problem. So it's like your hobby to deliver this. This is your craft, and you don't want to do it wrong because it's against your own will, right? What do you get out of it? Your customers, instead of tweeting about the burger that was not what they expected, they promote you online. And you're happy, you're pumped about doing good work. And whenever there are worst case scenarios, because you're passionate about the problem, it's just based on your own personal interest to make it right. Because you're doing something that you regard as your craft. It's your work of art. There you have it. I hope you enjoyed those quick tips. Be transparent and Build products that you are passionate to serve in a delightful manner. Keep up on northbound.io. Peace.